What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge. I am the coach. We are powered, as always, by SportsLine. We are here every single day, 7 days a week, 365, in your feed before 11 a.m. Coming off a 6-4 day, solid. We also hit the gem. I simply like to call it the gem parlay of the day. That means we have a winner in our year-long subscription contest. If one of our cappers, or if we hit the gem, we give away a year-long subscription to SportsLine, and you know how valuable that is. Our winner today, at Bobbyland. By the way, if you watch on YouTube, go to the comments section. Give us a little bit of a like. Hit the subscribe button if you don't already. But also, leave your best bet, because if one of our cappers is perfect, or if we hit the gem, then you are eligible for a year-long subscription to SportsLine. By the way, if you listen on Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review. Let us know who you think is going to win the PGA Championship this week. A lot of good choices. And then on Monday, we're going to be giving away a couple of year-long subscriptions as well. All right, it's time to bring in the stars of the show. You know the names, you know the faces. M Squared. It is always nice when you get that 3-run, ninth-inning home run to cash that ticket. Let's go, Red Sox.
Yeah, that was definitely nice. That was going to be a frustrating one if they had lost that as a plus money play that puts up 5+ runs. So definitely glad we got that one, and it's always fun when they fall your way, for sure.
You're damn right it is. Maestro, what's up, man?
Good morning, guys. Just checking some last-minute notes, getting ready for my props. Let's just keep it rolling.
We have so many things that are happening in real time. We even had a late ad. I'm telling you, for all you MMA fans, you're going to want to know what this late ad is to the show. I'm not going to tell you right now, but we have a late ad to the show. All right, let's get into it. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today. M Squared, the floor is yours.
All right, not a lot. Obviously, the NBA is really slow with one game, but there's one baseball game that I got my eye on, and that is the extreme hitting environment in Philadelphia, Boston, and the Phillies here. Looking at 80 degrees. This is one of the first times we've seen 80 degrees in Philadelphia this year. Going to play a lot more like a summer baseball game than a early or mid to late May, can't speak today, game. So watch for this one. It should be the first one where we have a lot of scoring there. For the Orioles and Nationals, same thing, seeing really positive numbers. And then for the Minnesota Twins, Cleveland Indians, same thing there, 86 degrees in this one, very hot, going to be hot this weekend across the country. Should see a lot of run scoring across Major League Baseball.
All right, very good. A lot of good information there. Remember, follow Mikey on social media, because you never know when things are going to pop throughout the day. All right, we got a lot of plays today, so we got to jump right into it. We're going to start with our plays from SportsLine. And don't forget, if you want 30 days for free, use that promo code EDGE right now, promo code EDGE, and you can have 30 days for SportsLine for free. After that, you know the drill. You're going to be playing with house money. Let's go. All right, we're going to start with that one NBA game tonight that I'm very much looking forward to. The Warriors are giving 4.5. Mike Barner, from SportsLine. He's on the Warriors. Just a couple of weeks ago, when the season was closing out and the Warriors needed to win, they beat this same Grizzlies team by double digits. Steph Curry is going to come out balling tonight, and the Grizzlies, right now, they're just not playing that good of basketball. So we're taking the Warriors minus the 4.5. Now, let's go to the NHL for a couple of plays. The Blues plus 1.5. This from Matt Severance. He is 148, 87, and 87 in his last 235 NHL picks. Translation, plus 29.94. Now, this one, you might be like, oh, they lost 4-1 in their last game. They're down 2-0 in the series. We're going to take on the puck line, the Blues, plus 1.5. The Avalanche are the far superior team. Matt knows that. But he thinks the Blues, even if they lose, will only lose by 1 goal, because they got to throw everything, the kitchen sink, to try to avoid going down 3-0. We're on the Blues on the puck line, plus 1.5. Let's stay in the NHL. Matt Severance again. The Oilers minus 170 over Winnipeg. Yes, 2 nights ago, we lost a minus 160 play. The Oilers are the better team. They just had a really bad game, losing 4-1 in the last game. That won't happen tonight. We're on the Oilers minus 170. All right, Tigers-Royals over 8.5. That's from Justin Perry. He says, and I quote, they're going to destroy this number, which means you may want to get it in early, because it's probably going to go that way. Our guys, Mikey and Justin, they are market movers. Boy, that'd be a nice name for a show, wouldn't it? Market movers. All right, our fifth play from SportsLine. This one just got called in last minute. All right, Ian Parker, our guru for MMA, Invicta FC on Axis TV. I told you, we'll do anything. We'll do any sport. And we're going to go with Alicia Zappatelli, the champion, minus 145 over Jessica Delboni. She's more well-rounded, a lot better output. Over 78% of these type of fights in Invicta, they go to a decision as well, but he's not giving the over. But we just think Zappatelli is a much better, well-rounded fighter in Invicta FC. So, moving on.
Coach, you can't move on. You got to give a little bit more depth on that play. I mean, Zappatella, she's the only one of these two that's gone the championship distance and gone the full 5 rounds. Delboni, I mean, she's just no staying power. I love this play. I love it.
Wow. I had no idea that the Maestro was so hip to Invicta FC. My apologies. Zappatelli, in fact, is the only fighter of these two that has gone into the championship rounds 4 and 5, and not just 3. Wow, Maestro. I'm a little blown away. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit blown away. All right, it's time for our other cards. All right, you know the drill, son, Mikey. Give it to me.
All right, Coach, let's go to the Chicago White Sox on the road at Yankee Stadium, minus 105. That's going to be the play here. They've absolutely crushed left-handed pitching, absolutely ridiculous run that they're on against the lefties. Looking for it to continue today. I have them winning 54% of simulations. That implies the line should be minus 117. Jose Abreu, questionable to return. The good news is that questionable tag is there. Looks like he could potentially play in this one. Look for the market to move to that minus 117 range the second that he is listed in. But this White Sox team, 372 weighted on base average against left-handed pitching. The next best in Major League Baseball is 347. Just absolutely ridiculous numbers there. Over 20, about 25 points better than the next best team, which is very significant. Jordan Montgomery's been good, but not great. 310 expected weighted on base average, right in line with, about a good league average pitcher, but certainly not an ace. So give me the White Sox here behind one of their aces, Carlos Rodon. And then the second I like, Cleveland Indians, minus 121. Tristan McKenzie's on the mound, and he's a lot like what people think of Major League Baseball right now from a hitting standpoint. It's either a strikeout or a home run. I love his strikeout upside. The expected weighted on base average numbers are not great. However, I'm willing to back them because he's striking out 13 batters per 9 innings. That's the kind of upside to get you out of trouble when you need to. And then to add to the upside, Nelson Cruz and Jorge Polanco are both questionable for the Minnesota Twins. They're traveling. It's a road game for them. I think at least one of them sits. I make them minus 133 as they win 57% of simulations. Again, if Cruz is ruled out, you'll see the market react to this one very quickly, and it'll close around that minus 130 range.
Oh, so many good nuggets and information. Educate, entertain. That's what we do. All right, before we get to the Maestro, I'm going to throw in 3 golf plays today. And we told you on our golf-only episode that this week at Kiawah Island, the Ocean Course, it was going to be all about ball strikers. And if you look at the leaderboard after day 1, that's exactly what we got. Guys that can hit the ball, control the ball, and understand that in this win, how they have to play it. So my 3 plays today, and remember, these tee times are coming up very, very quickly, so you got to get your plays in. Victor Hovland, minus 105 over Bryson DeChambeau. Bryson got very lucky to get it back to even par on Thursday. He was hitting it all over the ballpark. That will not be good for him if he does that again today. I'm banking on that. Victor Hovland shot a 200 on Thursday. I believe he is primed and ready to potentially win his first major. Play number 2, Paul Casey, minus 120 over Louis Oosthuizen. Paul Casey had it to 3 under till the final 3 holes, and then he gave a couple back. He's hitting it great. He's a great iron player. He's a European. I love the Europeans this week. Take Paul Casey. Final one, another tremendous ball striker, Lee Westwood. Could not believe this number. Minus 110 over Robert McIntyre. McIntyre blew up 75-76 on Thursday. He's just not a good big ballpark player. Lee Westwood, dynamic with the irons. He shot a 1 over. I think he can do that again today, and he will win this head-to-head matchup. All right, Maestro, I'm even starting some piano music for you in the background because I am blown away at your MMA knowledge. What else do you have for us today, sir? It's all yours.
All right, Coach, going back to the traditional sports, I got a 9-2 run. Let's keep it rolling. Starting with the Red Sox and Martin Perez over 4.5 Ks. I know Mike talked about a good hitting environment, but all week we've been targeting the Phillies in terms of strikeouts, and against left-handers, a 33% strikeout rate. His number is 4.5. He's had 5, 4, 6, and 7 the last 4. I think he gets to 5, maybe more, going over 4.5 Martin Perez strikeouts. And then in the NBA, I don't know if you saw, Kevon Looney was amazing in that game against the Lakers. I believe he had 13 boards in 19 minutes, and he's gone over his rebound number tonight, which is 7.5. He's gone over that 6 of his last 7. And here's the key. Against the Grizzlies with Valanciunas, they need him out there. They don't have another center. He's going to play, I believe he's going to play around 30 minutes, and that's the key for him to get over. He played 31 minutes in the last meeting, which was 6 days ago. He had 11 rebounds against the Grizzlies. I think he gets over 7.5 tonight.
I am really looking forward to that game tonight. I want to see what happens, and I love the play-in tournament. Players might not. I do. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil, hear it, and look at this recap board. Is that sexy? Is that sexy? Here we go. M squared, he's on the White Sox, -105, and the Indians, -121. He believes, though, the Indians number could go up depending on who will play, so get that locked in early. My golf plays, I'm going to go Victor Hovland over Bryson DeChambeau. I love Paul Casey today. Give me Paul Casey there. Over Louis Oosthuizen. Lee Westwood over Robert McIntyre. Did I say Paul Casey? Did I say Paul Casey -120 over Louis Oosthuizen? That's my best bet of the day. And the maestro, Kevon Looney, over 7.5 rebounds. Sometimes he struggles to get going sometimes, so I love to struggle with his name a little bit there. And Martin Perez over 4.5 Ks for the Red Sox tonight, -128. Then from SportsLine, we got several plays for you. The Warriors -4.5, that from Mike Barner. Then in the NHL, Blues on the puck line +1.5, Oilers -170, and then in baseball, Tigers and the Royals over 8.5. And then from our guy, Ian Parker, Invicta FC, we'll take the champ, Alicia Zappatella, -145. The gym today, parlay of the day, we're going to go Hurricanes over the Preds, Oilers over the Jets, and the Warriors on the money line. If you're watching on YouTube, you see it there on the screen. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, there, I just said it, so don't complain. Say, Coach, you didn't say it, because I did. It's going to give you a return of +304 if you package all that together. There's not any more that we can do for you. We can only lead you to water. You've got a drink. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. Remember, we don't care if it's MMA, baseball, golf. We're here for it every single day. Oh, it's busy. Follow us all on social media. And remember, the only place for your daily MMA, golf, whatever it is, Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.